put your little headset on. I feel like I probably shouldn't drink all of this.
There we go. Okay. Got the TV angled towards me. My dashboard looks fine. I got my drink.
Let me check your audio and
You want me to lower the TV? Okay, what's going on? Welcome to Game of Thrones. Visit Telltale Games Online. I do not have a Telltale account. Come on, subtitles. Subtitles on. Don't want to view the credits. I'll see those at the end anyway. Episodes. Ooh. Season Pass. Complete the season. Best value. Get episodes 2 to 6. Buy all. Alright, let's get down to it. I like that Bob Ross kappa. That is awesome. The Northerners will never forget. Not downloaded. The Northerners will never forget. I guess I don't have much of a choice here. Do I have you modded? Yes. You don't have a sword, you have a green square. For thousands of years, House Forrester have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. In the darkest reaches of the Wolf's Wood, they harvest rare ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by war, and rival houses seek to claim Forrester ironwood for themselves, and the face of House Forrester hangs in the balance. This headset is awesome.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Old Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
What emote is that? Guys. Press select and then press A to pick up the sword. Oh.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on. It's only blood. Now that is a proper
Ooh.
sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You.
I sound
never
like
have a
that?
sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Why not?
You don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in
Guess I
it,
should
you
be paying
know.
attention to the text.
Hand in what? Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
He'd kill each lord some wine. Go on.
Sure.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters! Aye!
The North remembers!
Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become.
Okay.
On a night like this, men
Need to make
find
sure
false
somebody doesn't
courage at the
die.
bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now.
Do I get to
but
keep
I
my
can't
head?
expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
I seek nothing, my lord. Serving a noble house such as yours is reward enough.
You're far too modest, Garrett.
Whatever you believe is best, my lord.
There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those
Okay.
doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow.
Sure,
Not
why
as a
not?
squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Why not?
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my
Discouraged, no. Jealous,
Thank you.
probably. Go and find Roderick.
Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
Meh.
Wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much
What
worse.
the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
I'm gonna say nothing.
This is a job for a pig farmer. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low.
I have a feeling this guy's gonna
All
get
I
really
know, we
jealous.
could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
Stronghold of House Frey, the Red Wedding. That castle has a face.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
What's going on?
Just gotten into you. You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush. But what about? What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush? There's no need to fucking run. Not gonna die of thirst.
We have to warn the others.
Warn them about what?
There's no time to explain. We need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
Not the wine.
Fuck! We need to get back to camp.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Garrett, we have to get back.
Gift from the king.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
What was I supposed to do? Valar Morghulis. No, Ven stopper. Press A to continue. That's what I get for reading the chat. Well, that's the end of the stream. It was a one death stream. Alright, so I didn't see any prompts. I saw a circle.
Ready, boys!
I think this is where you died like 1,000 times too. Okay, I can do that. Ah! Dang it! I'll send you a case of grape soda one day, sir.
Ready,
Alright.
boys!
This is like watching somebody play Mario Maker.
Shoot that one!
It's a 14-year-old boy with a shield. What in the world am I gonna do?
What?
There we go.
Look out!
Really? Come on! Oh God! Stop calling his name, you're distracting me.
Good fucking riddance.
If he didn't say his name 5,000 times in a battle, he wouldn't have looked up every time he heard his name.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Find a weapon, quickly!
I'll take one of theirs. Really? Come on now. Oh, jeez.
Not afraid, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time. Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Why do people hunt dogs? Oh, that's not where he got. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking torch.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I
Yo
will, my
comprendo.
lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters. With luck, Walter Frey.
Ta-da! You know, No comment of, hey, wasn't he walking with somebody else? Where did the other person go? I'm missing important plot details. Yes, I am. Important plot details. Unlike some of us, I enjoy looking at maps. In case you don't know, we're playing Game of Thrones. Iron from Ice. Testing complete. Forester Lands. The King's Road. Broadcasting 1 viewer. My sword's got mud on it. Oink. Ooh. 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 Beautiful butterfly. Oh, look at it. This bacon's no good. It's got mud on it. Oh, smoke. Somebody built a campfire without a permit. No? Okay. Nothing interesting about this rock? Oh, looked interesting to me. Oh. Zombie!
That's Father's car.
Uh-oh. What do you think happened to Daddy?
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
No, that bacon's no good. That looks like fresh bacon. Oh! Oh, it's still fresh. Throw a sword at.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Sure, let's pick a
I'm
fight.
going to kill you.
Nobody kills my
Is
bacon.
that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Nope. I do not believe you will. Ah, I like the sound of this one.
Come get it, you bastard.
Really? I've already lost it?
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic. You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a pig farmer, alright. Farm that. Come on, I was trying to time it right. So it would be more... I was trying to time it so it would be more dramatic. The game said, nope. You have 1 second to press A. And you tackle this sucker. You get stabbed in the leg. Because he's a punk ass bitch. But it's true.
Mercy, please. I beg of you. I have.
What do you think, SMB? He seemed like he was an underling under an asshole, so it seems like he might be a good person to have if you could get his loyalty. However, he did run at me with a spear. And if we let him live, he can farm the pigs and I can take care of my sick father. Death is healthy. I've already shoved a pitchfork through one guy's neck. And I'm gonna kill the other guy that stabbed me in the leg if I get that option. I'm gonna let this one live.
The family, they'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. Thank you. Lord Whitefield will see you hang
No,
for
kill
this.
him. Yes.
That much I
Let's kill
promise.
this guy. No, he dies. I want to kill that one. You pig farmer. What's wrong with you?
Garrett, you survived.
I got an achievement for saving that guy.
Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
Oh, that's not good. I take it she's not hiding under a broom. The broom looks like it's inside of her. Oh yeah, I told my dead master that I would bring the sword here. And something.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Yes, where's my ticker tape parade? This castle needs more fanfare.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
It's a decent painting.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
Oh,
This
that
never
makes
would
this
have happened with the
serious.
Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Press and hold A, then drag with L. Oh god.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit.
Define a bit.
Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
Get my uncle. I was told only to tell him.
Your uncle? I see. Must be rather important then. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Look at those medical supplies. Oh. Oh god. Healing herbs.
This might help.
Oh, apparently I'm stealing them. I'll steal these too. Just shove those on top of the herbs. Back out. Let's look at this mural, or tapestry. Forgive me.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tingrin. Look.
Sure. Talia and Ethan, Mira, Lady Forrester, Rion, Lord Forrester, Roderick. Let's go left or right.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Okay. Mira.
Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
A bit more. We'll see.
Always been kind
I'd
to
like
me.
to.
Treated me like I was a Forester myself.
I miss streaming.
Right. Never
I gotta
easy
finish
being
my
the
GTA
fourth-born son.
campaign.
Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Learn more about Foresters on the menu codex page.
Mm-hmm. I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
I want to look at the fancy chair. Can I just slam the sword through it? That's the same thing that's on the sword, right?
The Ironwood Grove.
This window needs some cleaning. Surely there's some Windex around here somewhere. Talk to Maester when you're finished exploring.
An Ironwood shield.
The strongest wood in the known world. The foresters owe their lives to this wood, and the weapons that come from it. No, you see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
No, I'm limping. Take the leg. Run away! Evil man's gonna take my leg. Invisible wall. Damn you. Look at.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
I already done freaking walked, man. I'm done walking. Let's get the show on the road.
Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed some.
That's probably true.
The Whitehills want Forester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them. Especially now with the Boltons in power. And proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left. Just as they've done before.
Who is the new Lord of House Forester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Well, let's make sure it doesn't happen.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question.
I'll keep my 2 legs.
Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
That's interesting, because nobody can back me up on that.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true?
See,
Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
okay. I was wondering if he was
Garrett
talking to me.
just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
You saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
Until a horse fell on him.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
What do I do here, SMB? My choices are ... show her the sword, tell her something about the North Grove, or he loved you? What did you choose in this situation? Crap. I don't think she wants to see the sword, though. She looks like she's looking for something manipulative. I'm going to probably go with the option that's going to incriminate me.
It would mean so much to the family.
He mentioned something about the North Grove.
The North Grove? What of it?
He said, the North Grove must never be lost.
The North Grove. Interesting.
I see. You have the Forester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
This guy has a few scars on him.
Means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forester land.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing?
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
I do. Wait.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But
Sure.
where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Sure, why not?
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
I'm a big boy.
That settles it then.
I can live on my own.
You can have my horse.
Huh.
I'll see you have plenty of food.
Hell, I
We
get a
haven't
horse.
much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
I don't even have a horse in real life.
Word up to
Oh,
me.
my leg,
I'd
it
gladly
hurts.
drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first.
Hey, Uncle.
Lord Forrester would be proud that you
I have
put
a
in the
message for
interests
you.
of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch,
I'll do what's best.
which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
I love you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
No, I
This
told
is
the
important,
woman.
Garrett.
I told Lady Forrester, and Maester Ortengryn overheard.
I appreciate your honesty. But Lord Forrester's message was not meant for their ears.
Oh, well.
I'll speak with Lady Forrester, and I'll deal with the Maester. He's the last person I would trust with this information.
Oops. My
Which
bad.
is why, from this day forward, this must be our secret. Soon, I may need your help.
Yes.
But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Sure. Don't talk. I can do that. I figured they were husband and wife. They would probably share some information.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
Open the gate, lads.
Garrett, wait!
No, I can't kiss her. You're too young. Oh, okay. Take.
Be
You're
safe.
so cute. When you're 18, I'll totally give you a hug. Close the gate. Achievement. A long road ahead.
Ethan? Ethan!
Do I have to play this little kid now?
I couldn't find him.
Oh.
Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
Well,
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Won't you
wishing
come
isn't
home?
going to bring them home.
I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
Her
I don't
voice
want
sounds
Dad to
familiar.
die either. Maester Ortengryn said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He let me ride one of his pigs once. It was fun.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect
No,
us.
I don't think it's
Who
Clementine.
said they're worried about me?
Is that who you're thinking about?
Sir Royland, for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
Ah, crap. Talking to you made me screw up the dialogue. He underestimates me or something. What? What is wrong with my computer? Underestimates me. What are the other two options? I'll have him punished and something. Oh! I waited too long.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good. Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Yes.
Do you
I'll
remember
stop
when we were
playing
younger?
with my makeup and
When we
wield
all
the
used to
sword.
play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got
alright.
angry at everything.
I'm gonna look up this voice
Promise me
actress.
you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I may have to change.
I'd
A
rather
little
have my
bit.
brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only
Hey,
it
hey,
were
I'm
that
the Lord.
simple.
You're not the
It
Lord.
would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Hey, he's a little kid. Let him
Lord
dream.
Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
My feet. Do I have those? You'll be okay, Talia.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
No, I have
He's
to go
demanding
die.
an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
I'm sorry, guys. I have to put on my big boy pants. The dream is dead.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house.
Okay.
Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please. And no bread and salt!
Interesting.
What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Foresters have
Hey, I'm
shit
a
on
lord
us
as
for
well.
generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Alright.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of...
Alright. Alright. Somebody walked into somebody else's house. Drunk, apparently. Now they want to fight with me. Well. How do I feel about that? Let's say that's enough. Like the weenie we are.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished.
I'm
Maybe
finished.
If you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire.
Interesting.
We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
That's not how it happened.
And you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire?
Well, hey, if your guys
Lord
die
Ethan?
at the hand of a
He
pig
acted
farmer,
in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type.
and who feeds the
Where's
soldiers?
the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
We haven't seen him. He was never here.
You little liar. I will find him. By the gods, you better hope I do, because if I don't, I'm holding you responsible. And you'll answer for what he's done. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have
True.
you forgotten your manners?
Yes, he has.
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all.
I think he was meaning all the
This
disrespect.
is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
A door wide enough for him to fit through.
That lad may be lord of this house. But Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Let's insult
You're a
him.
craven, Lord Whitehill.
Yeah. What?
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son.
Woo!
But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow
Check out
arrives
the
to see you
balls
bend
on
the
your
knee.
son.
Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Raven's a weird word for email.
Your sister can help us.
Am I playing Child of Light now?
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
I don't understand a word I just heard or read. Hey, a room. Ironwood box. Dusty old tome. Why is it dusty? I can't smack off the dust. Cold brazier. Sure. Crap, I looked away when I looked into it. What was in here? Ah, nothing. Let's check out this chest. Box. Those are both bad words. Ooh. Unfinished letter. High Garden Brooch. That was hard to read.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Okay, so we like this Marjolaine person. Yunkish coin.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Okay.
Ethan made this for me.
That's Lord Ethan, young lady. Ah.
Father. Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Breathe once more. That's how you finish that. Dusty old tome.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Jeez.
I hope to see them all someday.
Everything in here are mementos of dead people. The window. Sure, let's look at the window.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Alright, have a good time laying down. A letter from Mother. Oh, can you let the dogs out?
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must
Well, just
appeal
put
to
on
Lady
their leash.
Marjorie to intervene on
They
our
can pee.
behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
I can put away the drink. Did the door knock? Or did a bird hit the wall? Oh, it's the door. One moment!
Oh,
Sorry, milady. I didn't mean
I
to
was
disturb
just
you.
putting on
I
my
can come back
clothes.
later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Are you touching those with your bare hands?
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right?
No.
If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
It's private. I'd rather not say.
Of course, milady. I didn't mean to pry.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Just dump the bucket in.
You work for Lady Marjorie?
Jesus Christ.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It is widely known I do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before.
Yes.
You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Uh-oh.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken.
No, I do like to
I
know.
hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
True.
Good night, milady.
Say thank you. Say thank you. You cold-hearted bitch. Oh, cleavage.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Okay.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north, whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
But how did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Can I just slit her throat? Isn't that how this works out in the end?
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Slit her throat. I like that idea.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
All right. Let's pull out the dagger.
You can do this.
I'm trying to. I can't walk any faster than this.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
See?
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Oh, which king are we talking?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did say their loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening.
So all you have to do is kiss her feet.
Ask any Lannister, and they do whatever
And she thinks she's so
necessary
powerful.
to save Casterly Rock.
Interesting.
It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
But I would have.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Why are you asking me this? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What am I being asked of? You following along, SMB? I don't know. La la la, handmaiden. La la la. Okay. No, 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 no. No? Didn't talk about the redhead at all. So, what can I say to not get the redhead beheaded? I like the redhead. I'd like her head to stay on her shoulders. Let's say she has regrets. No. No, 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 no. What's the B option? I won't judge her. No, that's gonna get... they're all gonna get her killed, aren't they? What do you think? Do you think she has regrets, or do you think she was following her heart? Regrets or following her heart? I might just go with my first answer on this. I'm gonna go with what I would say.
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Nope, no
Loyalty
point
can
at
be
all.
such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not.
Like you!
Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
Seppuku.
I'm sure she
Let
would...
the girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games.
Well, can I
Who
kill
do
you then?
choose?
Well, the redhead said, appease the queen. So we're gonna appease the queen.
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
I don't think you have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
You have
I'm
no
not quite
idea.
sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
What the? Why did I get the side eye?
I'll walk you out.
Oh, thank you.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard. Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
Okay.
Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
That's why you bring antidote.
Mira, I was worried.
What happened to the redhead?
How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons.
Jeez.
Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah,
what?
Tarnishing?
It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour. Which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard.
Ooh, passionate.
Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Ugh.
Although,
Who wants to do that?
marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Somebody's a gold
Would you
digger.
marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right.
Interesting.
Of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Good.
I'm just glad it's over.
Me too.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
Well,
There's
that
always
bitch is
someone to
queen.
please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
See.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
I love you. Uh... Sure, let's ask her for help. Why not? Need all the help I can get.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Yes, it's fine.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks.
Mm-hmm.
And now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
I don't like these questions. I need more time with these.
My mother feels it is urgent, my lady. She's unfamiliar with King's Landing and its politics. I hope you can understand that.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Man, these people like sending emails. Dun 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 dun. Hey! I'm the not squire anymore. What the? No, my horse! Ah.
7 hells.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these Forresters?
day, my lord. Two at most.
What was that?
Nothing.
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Somebody farted.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind.
That's it? Huh.
We've wasted enough time already.
Ginger! What's up, little girl? Man, they fucked this guy up. Oh.
Bloody hell.
Oh. I don't think he was breathing anymore.
Lord Ethan!
Ah, what do they want
As I
now?
was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
Okay. And how many of them were
Gerhard the
my
Tall,
age?
who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
And I'm going to be
He was
Ethan the
fair
Wuss.
and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn.
Let's hasten that.
These
I need
were your
that to
father's
happen
people
now.
to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move!
Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
What?
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief.
Thank you.
Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's
No.
not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Go!
Yes, you don't have to smack
Ethan,
the crap
I
out
know
of them.
these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling.
It's falling because
Never
people like
survived the
you are
coming winter.
running away.
Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
Yeah, it might be.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief. If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
What do you think, SMB? I'm thinking send him to the wall. Either that or mercy. I kind of need everybody that I can at this moment. But if I show him mercy, then yeah, everybody else will start stealing too. But at the same time, you kind of need everybody that you can. This game is not easy. Mercy. That's an odd answer to come from you.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He still serves House Forrester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
But he's our rat.
We must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Back to work.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must meet our punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
I did what I had to do, and it didn't bother me.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Ooh. What do you think, Ginger? Oh, it's wooden.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
I'm honored.
Yeah. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword, I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad, you can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse.
I don't know which bad man
want
he was
a
talking
real
about.
sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Well, let's hope there's not a horse around to fall on you when that day comes. No, I don't want to look at the portcullis.
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out.
Parry.
Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Yep. Not bad. But I need everybody I can. Malcolm.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow, at first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to
Have
return
fun playing Mario Maker.
to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice, and I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully
Yeah,
Lady
I'll
Marjorie's
hum a
influence
Mario
will be
tune
enough.
when I need to kill
But right
time.
now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes.
Jeez.
Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What?
My balls haven't dropped yet.
Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It's should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
True.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Ugh, this is stupid. Either pick the logical man who makes sense, or the general
Duncan.
who will make
Yes,
me
my
look
lord.
tough.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role?
I haven't
Perhaps
the
I can
faintest
share my
idea.
insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage.
I understand. And you're forgiven.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord. Our
This isn't
provisions
easy.
are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Has anything gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But I'm still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the Whitehills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight.
That's
But
2
there are
weeks.
steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No. There must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more.
Yes.
My lord.
Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg?
Ooh, turkey leg.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Hell no.
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
Ransom or a robbery? We may pay him now, but what's to stop him from coming back again?
Lord Ethan, the dangers of today outweigh the fears of tomorrow.
Well, that's a riddle. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's talk to you again. Give what? I can't talk to him.
Flash right. That means now.
Talk to.
Yes, my lord.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
I haven't made my decision yet, but I appreciate your opinion.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
When I will.
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
What is your opinion, S&B? The barbarian or the tactician? I enjoy tactics rather than brute force. Yeah, they're both good choices.
You're all worthless and weak.
Oh, what the hell? Where's your sister, Ginger? Oh.
Swords up! You can lift them, yeah?
That's all I can do here? Well, that was pointless.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
I wasn't done talking. Shut the hell up.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
How about Mama? I name Mama.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle? This is reckless. Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel.
Hey, calm
I knew
down.
this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it.
What?
It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Jeez, you put out easily.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
It's not a good idea. We don't have the men to fight.
My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
And then we slit their throats.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
No, I don't need to be ready for a fight.
Ethan has made his
You
opinion
need to be ready
known,
for a
and
fight.
you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Ugh. What would you do? Invite him into your house, or meet him at the front gate? I like the idea of meeting him at the gate. Gate sounds good.
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
Hey,
How many years
calm
have I
down.
served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this
I
house.
just agreed with
You're
you.
likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Yes, I agree with
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate.
that. Yeah, we already agreed on
And we will
that.
not offer our ironwood.
We agreed on that.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Well, the
Then
other guy
perhaps
can
we
stand
should
with me
adjourn.
too.
We have to prepare the house.
Yeah, you're fucking useless.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it.
That can be dangerous.
He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that. But I don't need to be, do I?
No. But you need someone who is standing beside you.
Only if he can be controlled. Like the general.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
So we go get my crazy brother, who's like a good fighter, but is rash and may make matters worse. Or we keep Malcolm here, but I don't understand the benefit of keeping Malcolm here. What's Malcolm's significance in all of this? I do not know. Well, since I already chose the... Yeah, no. We'll send him to get my crazy brother.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this.
Yeah.
Know that
Go
you
to
never
sleep.
stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Ooh. Tyrell family seal. That's it? Ooh. I don't...
Marjorie?
Yeah.
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know. Thank you.
Don't want to do anything that would worsen my
Mira,
position.
look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her.
Yes.
I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Uh-oh.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Redhead doesn't look happy.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again.
Okay.
Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can
Nothing
find
that
some
I
way
can
to
do.
forgive me.
Nothing.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must
Cautious,
send
yes,
Raven.
very
I
cautious.
have to warn my family.
Yellow light.
If you'll excuse me, my lady.
It's a look of, but wait, I wasn't done talking.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can I trust you? There are spies everywhere in King's Landing.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Uh-huh. Slit his throat. Now. Man, how much longer do I have to go?
Where's Sir Royland? The man values pride more than honor. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Bolton men approaching, my lord!
Alright, let's raise our glasses. Oh, this crazy little guy. Let's just kill him.
Something wrong with your gate? Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you? Now let me in. This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
Why the hurry? Are you cold?
You know, I am a bit. Fortunately, there's no shortage of wood to burn around here. Thank you, my lord.
This is gonna get interesting.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsman.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
You're damn right. Alright, let's kill him.
Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester. Very impressive.
Let's go slit his throat. Let's go slit his throat. That's a cute little house. Yeah. Still surprised he could fit through that door.
Look at that. More Forrester.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Leave them be, Lord Ramsay.
Ah, worried about your family. As you should be.
I'm the Lord. I'll have you speak only with me.
First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
This is not easy. You know what? Yeah, let's not worsen the situation.
I want you to show me.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
I won't be little for much longer.
Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was Forrester Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone.
Oh, the both of you die? I like that.
Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down. It can't be that difficult.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan!
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no...
causing more trouble. If I say they'll cause more trouble, I sound like a pussy. What's the other side? What's the other side say?
No more.
We'll bar the gates. No. No. I'll sound shocked.
Trouble.
Whitehill men? Never.
It's already done. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Oh, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
I said leave them be.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well. I suppose you can stay.
You're damn
Aren't
right you
you
can
the
stay.
bold lord?
Ethan! No! What have you done? No!
But I don't want a bold lord.
Interesting.
Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No! No! No!
Even though you did bend the knee.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Interesting.
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the maester quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let it
Let it go!
Stop them!
Help me!
Brian,
Stop
please!
it!
Remember, Brian! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Interesting. My story has begun. Next time on Game of Thrones. I guess
Ethan
that's
sacrificed
the end
himself
of
for
my
us all.
stream.
He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader. Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Whoa. Squire. We could have easily killed the two of them. Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching. It's been a while since I last streamed. But now I must go and do other things. Have a good night, everybody. This will be on YouTube sometime in the future, in case you missed anything and you wanted to see the rest of it.